This is Miracle from Magical Melody.
This is Sailor Tortilla.
This is Brooke with the Sailor Moon Fan Network, and you're tuned in to Double Moonlight Justice
with Z and Grayson.
Moonlight Justice.
Hey Sailor Guardians, it is July 11th and you are tuned in to Double Moonlight Justice. Moonlight Justice is a fan podcast dedicated to the hit anime manga franchise Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. We're your Sailor hosts. I'm Grayson.
And I am Z.
Here at Moonlight Justice, we adhere to the Power of Three. The Power of Three are principles we abide by as your Sailor hosts. 1. Practice controversy with civility. We will respectfully discuss our thoughts and opinions without a feeling of judgment. 2. Things can always be discussed constructively and positively. And 3. We will not engage in racism, xenophobia, phobias, or triggers. However, these topics might be addressed in correlation with some of our discussions. We'll be sure to provide you with a disclaimer beforehand, so you will be aware of what's being discussed. So before we jump into today's talking points, let's check in. Z, how are you feeling? What have you been up to lately?
It's been so long.
I know, right?
I am so good. I'm actually really happy, and I am very excited for some future plans that are to come. I'm not going to share them yet because it's kind of a hush thing. But let's just say there's some cause plans in the making, and I'm very, very excited. That's been like the biggest thing I'll say I have been working on.
Well, you did go to MomoCon.
Oh my gosh, I did! Wow, that was that was a hot minute ago. Yes, I went to MomoCon back in May. I hosted 3 panels, if I remember.
3?
Yes, I was very shocked. All 3 of them got accepted. I was like, well, okay, let's get to work on this.
What were your 3 panels?
So the first one was a Ben 10 panel. It was a anniversary celebration type panel where I basically went over just general information that you may or maybe even may not know about the Ben 10 show. I talk about like the art style, the different directors, just a lot of facts. I talk about stage plays because there were stage plays that they did for this show.
What?
Yes,
I had no idea.
Yes, they were all outside.
I need to be a part of these panels.
you learn a lot.
You get the MomoCon.
Come on down. It's so fun. That panel was so.
Did you dress as Ben 10 too?
I did. I got it's a jacket. I say it's a jacket. It was my old Heather Duke blazer because I was like, oh, I really want to cosplay Ben for this panel. That'd be really fun. I love Ben 10. Like, this was a show that I remember watching growing up. Like, I was there when it aired, that whole thing. And I ended up modifying this blazer that I had and turned it into his jacket. Don't be like me. I did it in like a couple of days. If I had thought about it sooner, it could have been done sooner. I think I did it like a week or 2 before the convention. I also made an Omnitrix, the things we do for cosplay. But I had so much.
You made an Omnitrix?
Yes, I made an Omnitrix. A lot of people thought it was.
We gotta get you an official one. I was like, literally thinking it was official. Like, I thought it was official too.
Everybody was saying that, and I was like, y'all are making me feel way too good about this. I made this out of EVA foam, a cereal box, and a good bit of glue and paint.
One thing you're gonna do is work that EVA foam, guys.
I make craft foam. I wish I had some EVA foam over it. But it was a fun, tedious little project. But that panel went great. I got interviewed by a member from the Ink Tank. They're like a YouTube group that does a lot of Ben 10 related content. I actually follow them on YouTube, so I was fangirling when he told me who he was. I was like, oh my gosh, I follow you guys. Y'all are so cool. But the other 2 panels that I did were Sailor Moon panels, one being on the history of Sailor Moon musicals. So I kind of go through the 33-year-ish history of Sailor Moon, talking about, Bandai and LK, all that fun stuff. And then the other one was kind of like a history panel regarding the live action series, kind of similar in format to the Sailor Mew one. Talk about the ballet foo, talk about, the special act and the Kirari Super Live and where they actually filmed a lot of the stunts and whatnot. A lot of formal panels with just a lot of information, but they both went really well as well. I love chatting about Sailor Moon, especially if I get to yap about stuff I really love. So I had a good time talking about it. I had a great time with the friends that I went with.
Nice.
It was just a really, really fun weekend. I left the weekend just feeling really, really happy and just feeling like, wow, this is one of the best MomoCons I've been to in a good while. Because friendship.
Right.
Truly friendship. So that was a really fun convention.
Nice. So you dressed as Ben 10. Did you do other cosplays at MomoCon too?
Oh my goodness. What did I do?
I know you did. I just want you to tell me.
Remember, you're so good. So I went to Mercury. She debuted at MomoCon Saturday.
Loved it.
Yes.
Sleeveless Mercury on top of that.
Sleeveless Mercury. Very comfortable. She was kind of sort of a stash build, so I was able to make most of it with what I already had. The boot covers, oh my goodness.
Did you make those?
I did make them.
Wow.
I think also
they're really
we-
good.
Thank you. They could not stand the rain, as New Edition says. They I didn't realize they got wet till after the fact. I have pictures of me drying them off. I need to share those with some people. They're so funny. So I loved wearing Mercury. She was very casual, very comfortable. And then I wore Lunette from the Big Comfy Couch on Sunday. That cosplay was so comfortable. It's childhood. And it was a very comfortable weekend. I wasn't wearing anything that had like a plethora of layers. All of my shoes were comfortable because I was wearing tennis shoes the whole weekend. It was great. Oh, it was great. 10 out of 10, always recommend.
It looked
And
really
then
good. Happy for your Sailor Mercury cosplay.
Oh, she was so fun to wear.
And I love the PGSM edits.
But they- when in doubt, PGSM. I cannot
Right.
those are the poses that I will always resort to if I can't remember anything from the anime or from like the manga. I'm like, okay, PGSM.
Yeah, you have those down pat for sure.
Thank you. They're so fun to do.
Okay. So you did Ben 10, you did Sailor Mercury. Did you do anyone else, or were those the only two you did?
I did Lunette from the Big Comfy Couch.
Yes! Oh! Loved it. Was like it took me back. I love Allison Court,
Yes.
who plays Lunette. She's also Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Yes.
Yes, she was so.
Oh, that's such a throwback.
Yes, everybody was so kind.
Oh,
But that costume was so comfortable. Oh my
what
goodness.
made you
Comfort
decide to do her?
So I grew up on the Big Comfy Couch. I feel like if there were 2 shows, okay, maybe 3 shows that I loved watching as a kid, it would be that, Lazy Town, and High Five. And I've always wanted to have her costume because I love that show and I love Lunette, and I thought it would be fun to make. And oh my gosh, now I can actually kind of sort of make stuff, so let me try this. So like I patterned the overalls myself. That was a process and a half. Making the t-shirt was fun. Learning about fabric dyeing corduroy was fun. Like the overalls are made out of actual corduroy, which is probably what. Yeah. The links that you
Don't do it justice.
So about you, G? What have you been up to?
Oh
of
my
late?
goodness. Gosh, when did we last record? Was that April?
If not
was it-
April, then
May, or was it May?
if it was no, it had to
March.
be before May. Maybe March.
Maybe March. Okay, so I don't know if like the last time we talked, like, did I talk about fan? No, we had not talked since April because I went to since before April because I went to Anaheim in April.
Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
For,
In the whole
Fan
universe.
Fest.
Yes.
Yes,
Tell me
and I
all
went to Universal Studios because Sailor Moon was there.
Yes.
So yeah, as soon as it was like kismet. It was fate, like that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to this, fan convention, and it just so happens to be on the weekends that Sailor Moon was going to be at Universal Studios. So I got my ticket. I got my ticket. I got my friend's tickets. I'm like, we're going to go see Sailor Moon. Like, it was a very hectic day between traveling, coordinating with everyone, and everything like that. So Yosenex also went to the Fan Fest, so I got to meet him for the first time. He's a huge Sailor Moon fan. He was really cool to meet. And so we all went to Universal Studios. It was just such a drag waiting in line for the doors to open. The merch line was crazy. I was immediately overstimulated. I think it's just like between like the travel and just the overstimulation of everybody and their mama being there at Universal Studios. I was like already overwhelmed.
It's probably hot as heck too, wasn't it?
Right. I got like, the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon shirt. I got you one because you gotta get the magic.
The magic is felt.
And then Jerome, JPH Collection, was also there. So I got to meet him. It was great. We didn't get to take a picture. Like he was like ripping and running Universal. Like, thank you, Jerome, for all your coverage of Universal Studios, because he covered everything. I loved every minute of the content that he was doing. Thank goodness for him. He was able to tell me, he's like, the show runs every 10 minutes. Like, it's fine. He's like, I'm actually in the show right now. So like, I'll see you when I'm done. So I got to see him. I did not get to meet Sailor Moon. The line was capped when we got there. And so we went into the show. The show was amazing. It was only 10 minutes long, but it was jam-packed. It was amazing.
Wonderful.
It had like wind effects. The seats shook and everything.
It was like 4D.
Yeah. So it was really cool. Me and Yosenex were really excited. A whole bunch of fun. Like waiting for the show to start. A little intro with Chibiusa, and then the action sequences. It was so good. When we got out, Sailor Moon was taking a break. So we went to go get something to eat. So we had like Sailor Moon themed food. It was really good. I had like the Sailor Moon drink. It had like stars in it. It was really good.
Oh, you were so lucky.
It was so good. And then, so we finished eating. We went back to see Sailor Moon. Line was capped again.
Oh, no.
And by that time, it was like 9 something. And we were like, we're tired. We have a big day for us tomorrow, so we had to leave. Me and Yosenex had like, talked about going back to Universal Studios, but it took us a couple of hours to get there from Anaheim. And there were just the Final Fantasy Fan Fest was like jam packed full of stuff, so we really didn't have time to go again. But it was still like, I'm glad that other people got to meet Sailor Moon. People were very happy. It was just really cool seeing her and seeing the costume up close. Yes. So it is the costume from Super Live. It was so good. I loved every minute of it. What else?
I know you've been doing art lately.
I have. So I've been working on my story, The Vow to Valentine Night. Been drawing a lot more. Getting the story drafted, getting the characters designed. I've asked a lot of mutuals, including Z, to be inspiration for characters in the story. So Z is one of the characters. Her name is Clover. Actually, we're just talking about her design today. One of my mutuals, Drakia Rannick, who did our art for Moonlight Justice. He has an original character that he made, so I am featuring his character in Vow to Valentine Night.
Nice.
As Narcissus. So I'm really excited to explore his character more. Jerome also agreed to allow me to use his likeness for a character, as well as Brooke and her partner Curtis. I've asked some other mutuals too, so I'm really excited to like incorporate like people from the community into this story because it's very like Sailor Moon inspired.
Yeah.
My friends went to Japan
That's exciting.
in early June. So I was house sitting for them, and they brought me back a Super Sailor Mercury Figuarts, which is not in like it's very rare and hard to find. It's really expensive on eBay,
Oh,
so they
wow.
got it for me for pretty cheap in Japan. So I'm really excited to have that. I pretty much have all of the Super Sailor Senshi. I'm debating if I want to get another Mars because I did get Super Sailor Mars, but she's kind of dirty.
Dirty.
So I did ask like Kakigori, Baby, Ashley, and Jay, Music of the Spheres, about like cleaning her up, and so I'm gonna try to see if I can clean her up and
With the
maybe
bonus.
stick with her. But if not, I'll just go ahead and spend the money and get another. But I'm really excited to have the full set. I also got my first Sailor Moon art book by Naoko Takeuchi.
Wow.
It's the second volume, so it features a lot of the art from the Black Moon arc.
It's fun.
It's so surreal to see this book in real life. I've had the digital art for like ever, but to see
But
the
have like a
actual
physical. Yeah.
Yes, it's so different having a physical, and it's so cute because I could tell like the person that owned it before, because it's pre-owned. They don't make these books anymore.
Yeah.
There's tracing paper in the book, and there's like markings on some of the prints where like the kid that owned it was tracing Naoko's art, like so they could draw. So it was really cool to see. I actually have some. I'm going to show it on my social media. It was really cute to see that, and it's just like it makes it that much more special. Like because I was like, oh, like it's something I would have done as a kid too. Like not realizing that it would be like a rare collectible like down the line.
Right.
So yeah, really excited that I have two of my holy grails actually, like the figure arts and the art book, and I'm hoping to get more down the line.
I hope you do too.
Yeah, but other than that, that's about it. A lot of my focus has been on the Vow to Valentine Night. The art is coming along really nicely. Designing the characters has been a lot of fun. And, I just like find myself like drawing for like hours, like bringing these characters to life, and it just makes it like that much more special when they're attached to people that I know and care about. So like I said, I love Clover, the character that's based off of you. Like she's just
Aww.
yeah. So I'm really excited. I was like up till 2:00 in the morning drawing her, and haven't even finished coloring her. I got her face colors down, but I was like, I have to share it. And I was like,
I gotta share it.
try to fall asleep,
Yeah.
staring at the art, like, wow, it looks so good. It's so Z coded.
It is. It very much so is.
Yeah, so that's about it. But I'm really excited to jump into today's topic because we're going to do the anime trend. So, an anime trend is something I saw on social media done by Mutual. Also, Kakigori Baby, Ashley, who lives in Japan, and she's an avid like Sailor Moon Magical Girl collector.
Yes.
And she is really, we have to have her on because she talks about like preservation techniques for some of the rare items and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
So it's really cool to see like her collection and how she cares for it and stuff like that. But she did this trend with her husband. And it's an anime trend. And so it's about, let me pull up my notes real quick. Let's see what we have. So we have about 14 questions.
Okay.
In this trend, and we're gonna display these on our social media. But I think it'd be cool to like kind of like talk about it, and it kind of like helps people get to know us better, and kind of like anime that defines us and characters that we like that are outside the Sailor Moon, but probably still in Sailor Moon because Sailor Moon is like anime. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So the first question is, what is your favorite anime?
Oh goodness. I don't know my answer. I don't have. It's hard for me to pick favorites.
It's hard to pick favorites. It's very hard to pick favorites.
You like different things for different reasons.
Exactly.
But with that being said, I put Sailor Moon being at least one of my favorites.
Yes.
I do love
same.
this anime a lot.
Yeah.
I have to give it some acknowledgement. It's definitely shaped me.
Yeah, I would say like like you said, it's very hard to narrow down a favorite because they're all different. It's hard to compare them for the most part. But it's like if I try to like define like favorites, like you can watch whenever, you can go to it, you know it in and out. So I think Sailor Moon kind of like fits that notion very well. Whereas like if I want to watch something that I know I'm going to enjoy, I can watch from beginning to end, it's going to be Sailor Moon in pretty much any iteration at this point.
Okay. Same.
Okay.
Same.
Did you have any other favorite your first anime, like besides Sailor Moon?
Oh, like my first anime, like in general?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. So technically, Pokemon Black and White would have been my first anime. That and Beyblade Metal Masters, because I watched those when I was younger. I don't think I really knew the word anime like that until a bit after the fact, but those would have been considered firsts for me. But outside of that, because I like to consider anime like that starter animes, like this is what's kind of sort of getting you into this genre or type of animation, if you will. I always say that Soul Eater would have been one of my first animes, next to like Inuyasha, and don't know how this got on my radar, excuse me, but Rosario Vampire, don't know how.
What?
Great manga, genuinely a great read if you're looking for a good read. But I would say those three, with a soft emphasis being on Inuyasha and Soul Eater, as being like my first.
Okay.
And Oron. I gotta shout out Oron. What about you, G?
So, I agree. I didn't know what anime was until I was a teenager. So, I always like say Sailor Moon was my first anime. I would say it was like my first proper anime into the anime genre because it was something that I watched in its entirety. But my first anime was actually from when I was a kid. My aunt, was very into musicals, opera. She would watch a lot of Disney. And so she played this movie for us called Swan Lake. And now, as an adult, I realized that the 1984 film Swan Lake is an anime.
Oh, wow.
So that was my first introduction to anime as a whole. So Swan Lake from 1984, then Sailor Moon, and I would probably say like the next anime that I watched after that was Kamikaze Kaito Jun, which was introduced by a friend of mine. Back then it was really hard to like watch anime. Like there was no streaming, there was YouTube, so you kind of like had to get what you can get. So that was probably like the next thing that I was able to watch in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
And so we talked about our first anime, and now that we kind of like understand, like got a better understanding of what the anime genre is, what is your second favorite anime?
Oh goodness, also hard. But Fruits Basket, both the 2001 or I guess 2002, considering the Funimation dub. Wow, rest in peace Funimation, you're so missed. And the 2019 reboot that they did for Fruits Basket. I love that anime so much. If you had to list animes that you felt like defined you, or like you could get to know somebody better, Fruits Basket. Oh my goodness, I love this anime so much. So much. It's I always tell people it's a cute anime, but it's got a lot of emotional storytelling to it. and just a lot of good life lessons and lessons in general that you can really take with you anywhere. Like, I'll never forget when they announced the reboot for this anime. I was like a freshman in college. I lost my lid when I learned that they were going to be doing this, and they were bringing back like all the original voice actors and actresses, so that made it all the more special. And like, it was going to be a full, see, I'm tearing up, I thought of it. It was going to be a full retelling of the Fury. When I say I love Fruits Basket, this means something to me. But I love it. It's like, I have art books for Fruits Basket, like cosplay from it. Like, it's one of those animes that's, I say oddly a comfort despite it being so emotional at times, but it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. The artwork's beautiful, the characters are great. And yeah, you'll probably hear that answer a lot more later.
Wow. I
Fruits
had no
Basket.
idea Fruits Basket has such an impact on you like that.
Oh my goodness, just you wait. What about you, G?
I'll have, like, it's very hard to like narrow down a second favorite anime, but I'm gonna say Utena. Revolutionary Girl Utena is probably like my second favorite anime. Very Sailor Moon adjacent. That's probably one of the reasons why I like it. Especially like knowing the history behind Utena being like, it was the initial concept for the Sailor Moon Supers movie before they changed direction. And Kunihiko Ikuhara, who is the director of Utena, was a director for the Sailor Moon anime. And he basically formed his wing. And I think this is like a great like life lesson in general, where it's like, you know, if someone tells you no, you have to, you know, like, you have to find your own path to your yes. Like, if you can't get people to agree, then that's your opportunity to take it into your own hands. And that's what he did. He grabbed mangaka Chiho Saito. He grabbed a couple of staff from Evangelion and formed this small studio and proceeded to take an idea that he had for an IP and made his own IP out of it.
And we love to see it.
And we love it. And it's a great franchise. And it doesn't matter if you watch the movie, read the manga, or watch the anime. Each are its own story, universe, and imagining of the story and the characters. So it's just amazing. The anime itself is very meta and has a huge following. I'm part of the Otori .nu Academy, or MT movement, and this community is spectacular. The depth of analysis that they have dove into the characters and their efforts in preserving the media through, like, you know, artwork, behind the scenes, like footage, artwork, design, pretty much like everything that's tied to Utena, including the musicals.
Yes.
Are like well archived with this community, so it's very cool because
So nice.
Utena is like a very niche anime. And I guess I'm just on a Utena kick. Lately, the movie was in theaters.
Oh, that's
in
so
June.
cool.
So I went to go see the movie. It was really good.
That's cool.
And Z is like, she already knows. I have been begging her to do an Auntie cosplay because I feel like she could just embody the character. Like, Auntie's a very complex character, but it's just like, every time I look at Z, I'm like, she'd be such a good Auntie.
I can see it now. It's on the list.
And then when I heard that song for the musical that I sent you, I was like, oh
Yep.
my gosh, this is so Z-coded.
It's got her all on it. Yes. Oh, that's
So,
wonderful.
yeah. I love Lieutenant. So I think that's like definitely my second favorite anime for sure. So we know the anime genre is huge and expansive and it's ongoing. What would you consider to be an underrated anime? Like, what do you think people are like not really giving a chance or like really need to like watch because it's so underrated?
So I feel like I use the word underrated and underappreciated kind of in tandem because there are some animes that like absolutely people do watch it, but there isn't a lot of conversation about it. And
Well
yes,
said.
I do have a list.
Okay.
But
I do too.
it's not super long. But the first one is called Kakuryou Bed and Breakfast for Spirits, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're a big fan of like if you're a big fan of like Kami-sama Kiss, then I really think you'll love this anime. It's like a girl, like a college age girl. She can like see, I can't remember the term, but like basically like spirits because of her grandfather who had recently passed. So one of them was like, hey, you should feed me, I'm hungry. So she makes a meal for this particular one. And then he whisks her away into this realm where like fantasy creatures and stuff exist. And she runs into this ogre. And he's like, yeah, your grandfather owes me a debt, but hey, if you marry me, then we can forget this ever happened. And she's like, how about I help you run your inn instead of marrying you? So that's what she does. But it's really cute. Really, really cute. Last I watched it, there was not a season 2 out yet, but there is a season 2 now. Highly recommend that, as well as Kaze no Stigma. I always say if you love Avatar The Last Airbender, it's kind of that, but with some extra flavor. The story is pretty fun. It deals with like wind users and fire users, like elemental users. The story is really intriguing. And then there's the Bibliophile Princess, because I love my soft and
Those
rom-com
are deep
animes.
cuts. Z.
I've seen some things. But if you're a big fan of like fantasy, you'll love Bibliophile Princess. It's about a girl that loves reading books because she comes from a bibliophilic family, like that loves reading, that loves books, and she wants nothing more than to do that. And she's, I believe, engaged to a prince, and the prince is like, hey, if you just stay engaged with me, I will do all of the royal stuff and I will give you as many books as you want. And she's like, bet, that's all I want. But she kind of ends up falling in love with him along the way, so it's kind of like they get together for this purpose, but they end up falling for each other. Maybe, maybe not. And then the last recommendation I have is Say I Love You. Very underappreciated. Another romance anime. It kind of deals with the not popular girl getting with the really popular guy. I say it's like a really realistic take on a relationship because the girl has never been in a relationship before. So there's just a lot of newness to it. Like, okay, this is how this is supposed to go. I'm feeling these feelings that I haven't felt before, and just how to navigate that. It's really short. It's like 13 episodes. Very cute. Those are my underrated / underappreciated animes. I feel like
Wow.
I know. I feel like they don't get talked about a whole lot, but they're very great, very cute. They got manga. Oh, Kaze no Stigma sadly is unfinished. The author passed away like several years ago, so it's not a finished story.
Aw.
But it's a good story. Do with that what you will.
Yes, not to worry. We're gonna have these listed. Like we're gonna have like a slideshow with all these things, so that way people will be able to identify these animes. So my list is
I want to hear your list.
nowhere near as deep and niche as these.
I still want to hear it.
So one thing that I kind of like realized, like when you're like anime has a way of defining your taste in anime because it's so varied. So typically your gateway or your first anime tends to dictate the anime that you tend to watch down the line.
Yes.
I think Fruits Basket is kind of like what kind of like defined your choices in this instance, Z.
Yep, definitely one of them.
So for me, like a lot of my underrated, the ones that I listed that are underrated are very like Sailor Moon adjacent. But I also feel like they're underappreciated because I don't really see large fandoms or communities behind them.
Right.
Kamikaze Kaito-chan is one of them.
Ooh.
The character designer is from Sailor Moon, but it's very. And when my friend recommended it to me, he was like, "If you like Sailor Moon, you're gonna like this." And very like I think it's like the art style is very like 90s anime, very much like Sailor Moon. So that was it's like I don't really see a lot talked about a lot. Like the artist, I think I forgot what the mangaka Arina Tanemura. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
They Full Moon, Osaka they've like done like some other work. So Kaito-chan is one of those. Cutie Honey Flash.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a good one.
Yeah. Also, like very Sailor Moon adjacent. This anime ran after Sailor Moon Sailor Stars ended in the 90s. So the animation is consists of the same staff that animated Sailor Stars.
Gotcha. Okay.
So good way. So it's like if you watch Sailor Moon, you'll probably like these anime because they're very like Sailor Moon adjacent. I recently watched, I think it was like last year, I watched Saint Tail, which is very cute. Similar to Kaito-chan, but not. It's like the thief is a magician, so she's really cute. But I could definitely see like how her story inspired Kaito-chan, and there's also Sailor Moon voice actors that appear in the anime as well. And I think the last one, gosh, I can't remember what exactly that is. Kaito-chan, Saint Tail, Cutie Honey Flash. I think that's it.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else.
That's okay. I love the list of games.
So we talked about underrated anime, and I think we tend to see this in the fandom, where it's like we have people that hype up anime, and I think it's kind of like it's like people hype it up, it gets overrated because it's on like the hype train. It's like the newest thing out.
Yeah.
So, do you have an anime that you feel is like overrated? Like people are giving it way more credit than they probably should.
This was hard for me because I actually don't. So I ended up putting an anime that I couldn't get into, but I had heard a lot of hype about it, and what I saw was cool, but I wasn't as like, I guess, enthralled with it as other people were. I feel like this is gonna cause a lot. JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen. Like,
oh my
I
gosh.
couldn't get into that at all. And like, I know the characters are cool, and everybody loves Gojo, and like artistically, it's gorgeous as heck. But I just could not get into it. Even though like I love like fighting, and I love because I watched like the first 4 or 5 in anime clubs some years ago. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna try and keep up with this. That never happened.
You were in Anime Club too?
Yeah, I was president of Anime Club in college.
What?
Yeah.
I had Anime Club in high school, so.
Oh, that's so cool.
So yeah, your answer alone, Jujutsu Kaisen, kind of like opened the floodgates for me.
Yeah.
Because I listed Frieren.
Oh, see, that's another one that like it's like quietly on the list, and it looks cool. I have not gotten into it.
I haven't, and not that I have anything against Frieren. It's just like my friends have been recommending it, and it's already like in season 2 or something like that, and I was just like I just don't get hype about like newly released anime. Like it's just like it's really hard for me to do that. I just couldn't. I was like, no, I don't want to.
I get
I
you.
don't want
Like it might
you
be
know.
visit later down the line.
I'm gonna say a quiet no to freedom.
Good to me. I think I'm good.
Yes, but Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece,
One
um,
One Piece. I watched a little
One
bit.
Piece,
of it.
Attack on Titan.
It did. It took me back because like the anime came out. A lot of some of these, not all of them, but some of them came out like when I was in high school and then finished until well after I graduated, like in the midst of college. Like that's how long it's been for a lot of them. Like One Piece is. I One Piece though.
Right.
But yeah. It's just anime that
and
is
now
just
that-
like
and now they're remaking One Piece.
something like that. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Z, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
no.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, you're good. I have my notes on my phone,
Okay.
so like, does
Okay.
that interfere with it?
No, I don't
Okay, cool.
think so.
Okay, because I'm looking at them now. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, out of the anime that you watched,
Mhm.
who's your favorite main character?
Oh, don't do this to me. Okay. Too many. But I put Usagi and Kagome Higurashi from Inuyasha.
Okay.
And I will add Shinichi Kudo
Okay.
from Detective Conan. I'll say those are like 3 of my fave main characters.
Oh, that's good.
What
I
about
like
you,
that.
G? Thank you.
Usagi Sailor Moon for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
that goes without saying. Probably Utena. I just really like her character. And probably Kusakabe Maron, who is Kaito Jun. She,
Nice.
yeah, her character was really like endearing, considering what she's gone through and what she's gone through, like how lonely she is sometimes, and how she uses like that as her determination to like save people and stuff like that. So,
That's wonderful.
favorite main character we talked about. Do you have a favorite anime duo?
I have too many, but but I did good with these. This one only has one answer. Soul and
Okay.
Maka from Soul Eater, because they would have been one of the first few duos I ever watched, and I love how they are like it's funny and kind of like a pun a little bit given like the context of Soul Eater, but they're kind of like soulmates in a way. So for those that haven't seen Soul Eater, it's about it's basically about kids attending a school where they have to fight Kishin, and they have to get souls, and they have a certain number of souls, 99, and soul, and they came back death side have partners, and they have to have like a soul resonance between one another in order for them to like power up and such. I'm paraphrasing so badly, but Soul and Maka are just they're just that duo. They fight together. Their chemistry, the way that they look out for each other, like it's top notch. It's top notch. I love Soul and Maka so much. What about you, G?
I chose Utena and Anthe as my favorite duo.
Yes.
I feel like, and this is circling back to Yuzi. because
Oh,
I
no.
could see you and A being Utena and Auntie. So I swear, every time I watch Utena, I'm like, this is so Z and A coded. Like, I don't think, and A's never seen Utena, so it's so I'm like, Utena is very like A coded. Like, I don't even think they realize like how much they are, but
Yeah.
definitely love Utena and Auntie as a duo. They have a really great friendship. So I think that's the only like duo. I mean, besides what was it? Team Rocket.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much, actually. We love Jesse and James here. Yes. We love them.
So you have a favorite main character. Who's your favorite male character?
This is probably gonna be out of the woodworks. But I love Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
I love
Really?
Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, I'll say he's one of my favorite male characters. One. Mamoru is on that list. But
Of
I love
course.
Yusuke.
I was really expecting you to say Mamoru, so that's why I'm surprised.
He's on the list. He trusts me.
Nice.
But I love Yusuke. Yusuke's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
My pick is controversial.
Oh.
So staying in the same vein as Utena, I like Akio, who is the big bad in the show. And it's not necessarily because he's a villain. It's more because of his characterization. I like the Japanese voice actor that portrays Akio. He is also the same voice actor that does JoJo Star in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh wow. Okay.
And Chiho Saito, who's the mangaka for Utena, did a lot of the character designs for the anime and the manga. And she tends to draw she has characters she prominently features characters of color. And Auntie and Akio they appear to be Indian. They have bindis on their head, on their foreheads, just like people from India do. So I think that's one of the reasons why I was drawn to Auntie and Akio as characters themselves, because Auntie's voice actress has a very strong Osakan accent. And if you watch the first episode of Utena, she doesn't use her accent. She uses a typical anime girl voice. And I guess Ikuhara liked her natural sounding voice, and so she uses her natural voice moving forward. And it's a very distinct accent and dialect that she uses, and it just makes Auntie just that much more beautiful and enduring. I just love the characterization of those two characters, especially because they have rich, beautiful brown skin, and they have amazing voices.
Just on top of it. That's lovely.
Yes. But that being said, Auntie is not my favorite female character.
The segue back in there.
Yeah. So it's we talked about our favorite male characters. Favorite female characters. I can't remember. I think I put Sailor Moon.
And that's so fair.
Right.
That's fair.
It seems fair.
She's just that girl.
I think that's the only one that I listed was Sailor Moon. What about you?
So I listed Ron Mori from Detective Conan, or Rachel Moore from Case Closed, if you're watching.
If you watched it up.
Yeah, if you watched the Funimation dub, again, RIP Funimation, may you rest in peace. I know she's got a new English voice actress, because they are actually currently redubbing Detective Conan in its original localization, in that they're actually using the actual Japanese names and such. It's pretty cool. I haven't been able to fully check it out, but I love Ron Mori. I love her so much. She does karate. She's super duper cool. but she also doesn't like scary things like that, which I so understand. And I love her character design, and ironically, I love her voice actress, Wakana Yamazaki. She actually recently passed away, I believe about a month or so ago. Oh, I was heartbroken. I was like, no! The way I fell to my knees. Oh my goodness. But I love how she voices Ron. I love how she voices Ron so much in the sub for Detective Conan. She brings such this gentle elegance to her, and also like this quirkiness to Ron. Like, oh my goodness, her voice acting is gonna be so missed. But I love her. She's got to be my fave female character, at least one.
Okay. So we did talk about a lot of our favorites, and we very rarely talk about characters we hate. We try to avoid like saying that we hate things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of like tweak this. It's like, so who is your most hated, or in my opinion, the most annoying anime character to you?
Annoying. I actually put Shao Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist on here. Yeah, he I think out of many characters, he's just no. Just no.
Wow, that's deep too.
I know. He's just a big no for me. Just no.
Right.
How about you?
For me, I really haven't like. Well, I can't say that I haven't come across a character that I hate. But I'll have to say, like, a character that I find annoying is Shinji from Evangelion.
You know, that's so fair. That is so fair. Oh, that's so fair.
I get it. Like,
That's
it's valid. It's like, I get Shinji. How Shinji feels is valid. I don't hate Shinji for how he feels, but it's very like, it's just this self-deprecation, the insecurity, and the indecisiveness. It is probably like the top reason why I find Shinji annoying, especially when there's so much at stake. And lives are hanging in the balance.
Right.
It's a really bad time to be selfish.
Like this is not the moment to be doing this right now. Actually, this is not it.
Right. So I was like, when I thought about that, I was like, Shinji is definitely on my list.
That's so fair.
But it's like the Tucker one, very, very
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't really think of any other characters that like stuck out to me that was just like really like. But Shinji was definitely like on my list. I was like, Shinji. I love Megumi Ogata. I love Megumi Ogata, who is the voice actress for the sub.
Oh yes.
And she plays Sailor Uranus and stuff like that. So it's like definitely interesting seeing the range and comparing it to characters like Sailor Uranus, who is very decisive when lives are hanging in the balance, in comparison to Shinji, who is just like, running away. And
that's so interesting because she also plays Kurama in Yu Yu Hakusho. That's so interesting. Her range is amazing. Yeah,
I know. And she's was it Princess Esmeralda in Magic Knight Rayard.
Yeah.
So it's definitely interesting to see the dichotomy between those characters too. And she played a few characters in Magic Knight Rayard, so it was really cool to see her. Like, I had no idea she could do such a high-pitched voice for the princess, so it was like really interesting to see that range. So we're going back into favorites.
Okay.
Who's your favorite villain?
So I actually had to think about this one. So it's like, okay, Sailor Moon, let me just put Galaxia. But then I really had to think about it.
I knew you were right.
I say one of my favorite villains is Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Cell.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z so much, and Cell
You went
is
way back for that one.
because he's one of the few villains I can recall being like, wow, he is doing some dastardly work. Wow, like the stakes were so high when it came to his arrival, and then like the Cell game, and then Gohan, and just I love Cell. He's definitely one of my favorite villains. Definitely. What about you, G?
Definitely Sailor Galaxia falls in there, but I definitely love Queen Helena. It's there's just something about when she's just dark and mysterious, and her sub voice actress from the Japanese anime has a very distinct voice, and you can empathize with her. I think that's probably like what separates her from a lot of the villains in Sailor Moon, was that she had a humanization to her that you really don't see a lot in Sailor Moon villains. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like just a change of heart either. Like, it was just like she had like a history and a past that, made her character that much richer.
Right.
Yeah. So we talked about favorite duos, but who's your favorite ship?
Nice. I only listed two. I could have listed many, but I listed two. So first, Mama Usa. I love Mamoru Usagi. OTP for life.
Right.
But
same.
I also have Q, which is Kyo and Toru from Fruits Basket. They're so wonderful. Their story is everything to me. Oh, my heart and soul. They're also OTP for life for me. But those are definitely two of my favorite ships. Mama Usa and Kyo.
Yeah, Mama Usa goes without saying. For me, Uranus and Neptune, I think they kind of like definitely like have like a well-established like relationship. Like, there's no real beginning. They're like in the middle and in the throes of their relationship. I also ship Utena and Anthy, just because of what they mean to each other and how they empower each other in different ways. Very, very complex, very complicated relationship. And I would have to say, and I'm trying to be as good about it as I can, because I'm not 100% familiar, because I haven't been able to watch the show in full. But Toya and Yukito from Cardcaptor Sakura.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. That.
And so obviously we've watched a lot of anime. What are you currently watching?
Kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. I that I need to get through. Oh my goodness. Because I read first volume Wood Cat Atelier, which is I think currently out right now, and I need to get on that. So that might be on my to watch right now / very soon / right now. But in terms actually, I haven't really watching anything at the moment, but I'm gonna get on that. I promise. I have a list. I've been watching.
Okay, so what was the last anime you watched?
That is also a good question. What is the last anime that I watched? Ooh, it's been a while. What was the last anime that I watched? I can't.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
been a
okay.
while.
See.
I think hilariously enough, I want to say it might have been Sailor Moon because I was watching it on Pluto TV.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And maybe like an episode basket. I'm not sure, but I'm not really watching any animes right now.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching a lot of TV lately myself. I've been really focused on like being creative. I haven't really been on social media like that either. But I did watch, in anticipation of the Utena movie, I watched the entire show over again.
Nice.
So that was fun to watch. And I am currently watching, I'm looking at episode 7 of Project Princession. That anime clip that I sent you on TikTok where I was like, oh, if only we could have seen Mamoru Usagi transform.
Yes, oh my god.
I started watching that series, so.
You gotta let me know how.
It's actually very Precure coded in a sense.
Okay.
I think you'd like it. It's like it may be along the lines of like Idol Precure because the way that they are in this, like because from what I read, it's like Alice in Wonderland themed.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's like
that's
only
fun.
girls can go to this land, and they end up fighting. I think they're called Jammer Walks, which is kind of like a play on Jabberwocky from Alice in Wonderland. And they like the bad guys are collecting. I think it's called Muse Essence in the show, like in the translation. So it's like basically like anything that like brings you muse, like singing, dancing, like talent related stuff like that. And if you have a powerful enough muse essence, you can transform into a princess, which is like the form that the main character takes on to protect her friend and stuff like that. But it's very interesting, and I think one of the reasons why you like it is because in order for them to kind of like utilize their powers, they sing.
Oh, that's so cute.
They sing. It's almost like they incorporate the song, like in a very like Disney-esque musical fashion. While they are fighting, they are singing like their own like little theme song.
Oh my gosh.
It's really cute. I think you'd like it a lot, but it's definitely like in the same vein. Like if you didn't know any better, you probably think you were watching a Precure show.
That's real.
But the music is really good, and a couple of the clips that I saw on TikTok, I was like, I need to look this up, and I'm glad I did. It's really good.
It's good. Okay. Yeah,
And
put that on my
then
list.
to close things out, can you tell me your favorite anime song? And I know how much you love music, so I know this is going to be a tough one to narrow down. So,
You say narrow down as I'm looking at my list of songs. I have a plethora. I love music so much. Yap about it for so long. So I'll say this is like a miscellaneous little list of music, that like actual opening or ending, actual OSTs. So like it's more orchestral. There isn't any lyrics to it. So there's Sayonara Bye Bye. It's from Yu Yu Hakusho. I believe it's the third ending song. I love how that song sounds, for one. You can definitely tell it's from the 90s, but it still has like a timeless feel to it. But I also love the lyrics of that song. I think it fits both the story at that point in time, and I think it's really relatable as well. And then I started re-listening to the Sailor Star song, or Makenai, recently, so that's on here. Because that song it hits. It hits very hard. And then there is Soraga Bokura Michishirube, which translates to that is our signpost. And it's actually a character song from Soul Eater. It's sung by the seiyuu Death the Kids and Patty. A character song are becoming such a lost art in anime nowadays. I really wish more anime would start going back and doing that. But I love that song. Soul Eater has a lot of character songs. Definitely recommend those. And a really awesome tea. And then there is Four Fruits Basket, which is the opening name for the, or I say opening name, it's the theme song for Fruits Basket for the 2001 anime. Very cute, very soft. The lyrics hit, the melody's beautiful. I didn't put it on here, but A Small Prayer is also wonderful. That's the ending song for Fruits Basket for 2001. There's both the Japanese and English version. Laura Bailey sings the English version, so it's cute hearing like Toru Honda, because she voices Toru, hearing her sing that in a way. I also have Memory for You, Memory at Home, and Secret. They're all from Fruits Basket. They're the OST. And then Tuxedo Mirage. Had to put that on here. It's a beautiful song lyrically and instrumentally. And then last but definitely not least, because there are so many more songs that I did not name, is Don Don Kokoro Hikareteku, which is the opening for Dragon Ball G. I Feel the View, who also sings Kawaii Sakebi, which is the opening for season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I actually like that group, but they sing that song, or those two songs. So those are some of my favorite anime songs. There's so many more. You can always DM me if you want to hear me yap. I love music. Oh goodness. But yeah, that's my little list. What about you, G?
Okay. So I'm gonna name 4 songs because we will be here all day. We're trying to name all the songs we like from the anime that we've watched over the years. The first one I like is Kono Yubi Tomare, which is performed by Juna. It's for the second season of Kakegurui, which is on Netflix. I can listen to that song over and over and over again. It's just the way she sings it and the music. It's just just does something for me. Itushi Hito no Tame ni, which is for the Sake of My Beloved, which is the opening title for Fushigi Yugi. Also very Sailor Moon adjacent. That's probably like the 3rd anime that I've watched. Yes, love Fushigi Yugi. Very Sailor Moon adjacent because Kai Araki plays the main character, which he is known as Chibiusa in Sailor Moon. It would be remiss of me not to mention Utena, but I love Rondo Revolution from the Utena anime. Like, it goes without saying, it's a beautiful song. And I just remembered too, like, my favorite female character is Juri Arisugawa from Utena, not Sailor Moon. But they're played by the same voice actress. I lost my answer because my computer crashed. But I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I did mention Juri as my favorite character, female character. So, but the last song that I want to mention is Barawa Utsukushiku Chiru, which is the rose beautifully scattered from the Rose of Versailles.
Oh, I like that.
It's a beautiful song. That is the opening theme for the original anime. Rose of Versailles was just remade into a movie. It does not feature any of the original music, so I'm very sad about that. But it's like, Utena, Rose of Versailles have been like my inspiration in addition to Sailor Moon for The Vow of the Valentine Night. So I've been listening to a lot of music from those two anime to kind of like keep me inspired and keep me creative.
It's true.
And that's it.
No, wait, there's one more question.
Is there? What's the other question?
Yeah.
I'm missing one then. Oh no.
Yeah. It's an anime that made you cry the most.
Oh yes, I that was the one I was stuck on.
I got you.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yes. I'm gonna let you go first because I'm still on the fence about I want to say Sailor Moon by default. I just don't think that's the one.
And that's okay. Mine. I said it earlier, but it genuinely is Fruits Basket. That anime. When I say like, I think it's specifically episode 6 from the original anime that made me boohoo sob, and I mean boohoo sob. And then it is season 1, episode, I want to say 4 or 5 from the reboot. Like, there's some episodes to this day, it does not matter how many times I've watched it, I will always cry because they, to a degree, they just hit my heart in a way that's relatable and it's understandable. Oh my gosh, like, even just thinking about it, I'm tearing up because, like, it hits home. And it's funny because one of the episodes in particular, like, it talks about the idea of home. But oh my goodness, that if it's a happy cry, it's a sad cry, it's a oh my gosh, what's going on cry. Like,
Right.
Fruits Basket delivers a range of types of cries, if you will. But that's definitely one of the anime deposits that has made me cry the most.
Wow.
Yes.
So yeah, Sailor Moon for sure for me.
Okay.
I it's just like I'm just thinking. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes to mind. I remember watching it, just getting very emotional. Watching that, and gosh, what else? Probably Kaito-Jun. Definitely some tender moments in there. Gosh, this is really hard.
I'm trying to think too. I know Fruits Basket is for me, but I feel like there's probably so much when I get really invested in it. I know there's probably other ones like Claynad or something. Claynad After Story, that just boohoo sob. Boohoo sob.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm trying to like think, but it's just like nothing is really like popping into mind for me, other than those couple of instances. Neon, like Evangelion, gave me all the anxiety, so I was like, gosh, oh, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the emotional roller coaster that show put me through.
Good gracious. Both versions, both of them.
Yes, both. I was like,
Both
oh my
of 'em.
goodness.
What is going on? Like, May Hughes alone, I think that's what deterred me from even finishing it initially. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's a good day for rain. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Boohoo sob.
But that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Moonlight Justice. And until next time, we'll see you. Yes, bye.